So I'm just out here at the pond, and as you can see, we have a few visitors that flew in. So you can see out here, we have a couple Canadian geese, and this is normal. They come in and hang out with all of our domestic birds, which you can see are enjoying the water themselves. So it looks like everybody is finished bathing. They're all done with the water for the hour anyway. I'm sure they'll be in shortly. Tara has taken down all of the, well, with the exception of this here, but she's cleared out all of this, all ready for spring. And I see everybody's out and enjoying themselves. The watering system here, I'll probably hook up next weekend. So there's an automatic water here, here, and then another one right over there. So we'll get that all set up. Everybody's out enjoying, scratching. Snow's almost gone. Drake is hanging out. Okay, so the exciting news this past week is we have some baby kid goats. So if you've been following us on our Facebook page, you will have seen pictures. So I'll throw some of those pictures up for you to see those as well. Close this gate. And we've got our bottle babies in here from previous years. So Tinker, there's Lucy from a couple years ago. And we have Turbo and Lambert, the bigger one. Oh, they're just enjoying themselves. Okay, so let's go see some baby goats. I've set up some lighting in here so that we can see them, because that's something I have to work on. So Patches had 3. That one over there is just a rabbit. So there's the 3 kids of Patches. And moving on to the next area here, we have Snow. Snow's kids are sleeping. It's just she had 2. They're sleeping. And we have, now these guys, I took a picture of them earlier. They're sleeping in a food dish. So there are 3 of them. It's a little hard to see. Whoops. It's a little hard to see. There's an ear there and a head. And there's the second one. And there's the third one with the open eye. So that's their area there. So that's Blackie over there. Okay, so the chicks. A little update on the chicks here. So these are the day-olds that hatched out today. And these are the week-olds, all sleeping. And it looks like we have some more visitors that are coming. We have been busy all morning with visitors. People wanting to see the new kid goats and actually buy some of these chicks that we're selling. And also we've got volunteers, we're calling them petting volunteers for the goats. So we want to make sure our kid goats are very friendly, especially with our goat yoga coming up. So the first 24 to 48 hours is pretty crucial to get them imprinted on humans to make sure that they're not skittish and they are happy. So just a quick peek in here. Here's some of the new ones that are coming out. Hatching out at the back. Everybody's just kind of resting. Now, welcomed to the new world. So one other thing we have here is we're weekly putting our eggs in, so we've almost got enough here. Tomorrow we will we'll collect some more eggs. Tara's got some more here. We'll put them in here and we will place them into the bottom rack, which is just turning. So we have the top rack up here, the middle rack. So this one was put in last week, this was put in 2 weeks ago, and we'll shift them down and put in the other rack on the top. And then the fourth week they'll go down here. So we've got continuous hatchings going on every week. So speaking of our volunteers, we've had quite a few volunteers come in and just sit with the goats and pet them. And what was funny was earlier today, one of them lied down with Patch's kid goats, the 3 of them. And she actually fell asleep with them. And then I came in and she was like, oh, I just woke up. I lied down beside them and I actually took a little nap with them. So that was kind of cute. So this is something that Tara's been working on. And I told her to grab the camera and do a time lapse. But, well, I'll have to train her on that. This here is a goat house for Carl. So this is going to be his shelter here. This here is a duck nesting box that we're going to put outside. I believe both of these are nesting boxes. So what we're going to do is, the animals are back behind this building here. And in this area where we had the horses, we need to put on another wire. So there's 2 wires on here. 1, 2. And we're going to put another wire down lower and across. And it basically goes around, it goes down the driveway and around the front of the property and all the way to the far edge. And then it comes back and comes down this line and attaches to the building here. So what we're going to do is we're going to put Carl's somewhere in here. We're going to wire this up. We're going to put his little house in here. We're going to have him in the front, possibly with some sheep. Not quite sure there. In this area here, the plan is, this is the old chicken coop that we had, and these are the 2 original rabbit hutches. Then of course this is the barn here inside. So the run for the chickens is just on the other side of this building, and we want to, there is a door, you can probably, you can't quite see it, there's a door right in that little crevice there. And we're going to fence in this area here, and this is going to be a second chicken run. So what the plan is we've already had the horses in here, there's some hay and bits, and we want to throw the chickens in here and our mulch and everything in here from the animal area. So then what we're going to do is we're going to build up the soil there and probably start planting in this area next year. So this will be our permaculture garden in this area, and then we'll rotate the chickens in and out of this area back and forth, and that's kind of our starting point from that. So how do you know that it's spring? Well, you know that it's spring because your white West Highland Terrier is no longer completely white. And Toby wants to play with his ball. So I just wanted to touch base on our other areas that we have here in the yard. So of course we have this area here that is all our main run, and then in the back here is their grazing area. So we have an electric fence, there's our Energizer box, and it runs back, and then it runs across here, and then back up here, attaching to the other side here. So that's one compound. The other one runs off of the back corner and goes right to the back of the property and across the back of the property. And here, there's an open wire here. So these guys can come into this area and graze here, and if we want to, we can close this off and have it a separate pen. But it comes along here. It actually goes under the deck here and out. And we have most of the property electric fenced. So it goes across over into here. And it goes back this way here. You can see it just over here. Then it goes over. And then it goes back to the back of the property again and across the back. So most of the property here is fenced in, so we've got 3 pens that we can work with. Whoops. Come here, is this the ball? Is this the ball? You want your ball? Oh. So thanks for watching this episode. I hope you enjoyed seeing the little kid goats. And if you have any questions, please do leave them in the comments below. And if you haven't already, please like and subscribe this video. And we will see you next week. Hey, you want that ball? Go get it.